Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do your reading for the month of June, second half 2020. I've already done the overall June, so if you have not already watched that, I would urge you to go and watch that video. It's been there in the channel videos, and that'll give you like kind of overall perspective. And here we will kind of have a quick sneak peek to the second half of the month. And here we get the start is the Four of Moons, which is like the Four of Cups energy. And let's see what else is coming forth. Nice. We've got the Ten of Spheres, that is like 10 of Pentacles. I'll get one more and we'll tune in. Okay, that was quick. I like the way energy because the cards are coming very quickly, which means that there is no ambiguity around, there are no mess ups, things are kind of falling in place very easily and quickly for you, Aries. So that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. And the cards overall are very nice as well. Little bit of I think withdrawing is what I'm sensing. Little bit of kind of going deeper and not being happy or satisfied with the current surroundings, and you're just kind of figuring out what else do you need and what else is that you want in your life. Though you have a lot of material abundance, maybe you're fine materially is what I'm sensing. It's not that you have any lack out there. However, because we've got this Ten of Pentacles, so you don't have any lack around there. But there is this need. We've got two fours here, so that's relevant. And you don't have any, materially, it's like you have, people might be jealous of the kind of life you're leading, and that's really nice. You have it all kind of sorted out in your life materially. When I talk about material, it's not just the money, it's about probably the kind of lifestyle you have, the kind of the time space reality, the contracts, and the marriage is also a contract. So maybe you're kind of happily sought after. Maybe you're married and have sought after with your spouse. Maybe you have children. You have very kind of sorted life. If you don't have a children, if you don't have a spouse, still materially you are kind of very sorted out. And here I'm sensing that still there is something which is missing, is what you're realizing. There is something which is not very fulfilling in your, when you kind of have a when you kind of go within and check, there is still a vacuum is what you're sensing. And for that you're now realizing that probably there is a need for you to go within, and you need to be poked by spiritual aspect of the world. Material probably you've sorted out, and there is a need of you to have that material, spiritual poking as well. I'm also sensing that there is something about Libra. Maybe you have Libra in the prominent charts, prominent placement in your chart, natal chart, or you are connecting with the Libra is also what I'm sensing. With this very prominently kind of calling out there, but not necessarily, because this is a general read and this is a quick sneak peek which we do. And here, as I'm sensing that there is something which is kind of in the current environment, definitely I won't use the word bothering, but it's not comforting. It's like where is this vacuum leading me to, kind of a thing. We'll add one more layer to it. We'll see what else is coming forth for you, Aries. And let me add one more. Okay, very quick again. They're asking me to take these two cards, this one for here, this one for here, and this is these two for here. 2 8s again. If you see 2 4s and 2 8s, and double of 4 is 8, so could be 8 is of some relevance to you as well, or it's like 4 doubling up to 8, so you'll have to put in that extra 4 to kind of and you are ready to do that as well. Now here what I'm see again, under the 4 of cups or the 4 of moons, we've got the Knight of Sword. There is this fast moving energy, and there is so much of a fast pace which you're sensing in your life, and You were kind of okay with that for quite some time. You were like fast moving energy, things are happening fast. You're kind of, and you are Aries, right? So there is this fiery element in you which is kind of also helping you or kind of making you feel very contented with that kind of energy, but not anymore. Now you are kind of figuring out what is this in and out movement for, and there is a possibility that you might be a little harsh at this point in time. But your truth within is calling out and kind of standing, coming out and wanting to be, the truth is wanting to be spoken. I think you are choosing nothing but truth, and you want, even that's harsh, you're fine with it. And probably that's where the discontentment is, because you want the truth and you want it fast now, or you just want it to be out even if it's harsh. And there is this sense of there is like two pathways and you have to choose one, is also which is what coming under the 10 of spheres, which is like you've already walked the path, you've already kind of reached the so-called pretty comfortable destination, wherein, but this is an life is journey and you can't park yourself here forever. Now you're figuring out as to where you need to take this world ahead, where you would want to move ahead from here is what you're trying to figure out now. That once you figured out this bit of your material aspect, and which is not giving you as much satisfaction or contentment as it did in the past, now where do you want your world to go towards, and what is that? So you're figuring that out. And for that reason, many of you might be meditating, many of you might be switching to kind of resting phase so that you can introspect and kind of do some bit of that. And somehow you are also putting in extra work to remove those limitations, because we've got the two eights here, to, as I said, that 8 of pentacle and the 8 of swords. Now this is kind of limitation, but you are putting in extra work to free up yourself from this limitation, and all that is the internal journey which you're doing while you're meditating, resting, introspection. All this is inner work, because this has come under 4 of swords. This is, though it's a very material card again, the 8 of works, but then considering the combination with which it's coming forth, I'm sensing very strongly that you are ready to go within and work with your own limitations. You are kind of asking yourself why it's not making me happy, what made me happy before, or those kind of questions. So let's see what is the further message which comes out from, okay, that was a quick one, we'll just kind of take a look at that. Yeah, so don't you worry, these kind of tweakings, or these kind of, how would I say, pinching you off by divine is very normal for people who kind of put on the path of spirituality, or kind of realize that, hey, we are not just material, we are spiritual as well, we are both. We don't have to be completely off the material. So you're probably trying to get that balance out there. And Divine is saying, Archangel Michael is saying that don't you worry, you are on the right path. So keep working on, keep putting in that work which you've decided to put on. So that's absolutely fine. Keep doing the work. You absolutely are doing the right stuff, and you are getting that guidance which will be clear and loud. And you are wanting that guidance as well at this point in time. So have courage and have confidence, and go through these life changes as you're moving along. With that, I will also pick one guidance message for you, Aries, for the month of second half of June. And somehow I'm not sure if these kind of messages did come for your, so there could be a linkage in the, the overall June. So probably you would want to just kind of have a look at that. That was a detailed one, which I did. And I'm getting this card pretty often. I got this for Sagittarian. I think I got this for one of the signs, maybe Capricorn I did. And now for you here. So I have got actually 2 cards, and I'm not looking at the one before because I just wanted to have the one. We'll just kind of have a quick sneak peek. Flexibility. So you need to be flexible with the stuff around, but you have to have hope, Okay, hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in your life. The angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful. So keep faith with your dreams and visions. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart desires. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want, then send out positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Ask the angels for help and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring them to life. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. I am eternally optimistic is the message which you is the affirmation which you can use as much as you can. So this is what your reading is, a quick sneak peek, Aries. Thank you so much for all your support to the channel, for liking, commenting, sharing, and donating, whichever way you like. I've put those, I'm open for private readings, so I've put that email address, agnyayat@gmail.com. You can write to that and we can take it ahead from there, and plus the donation link as well in the description box below. So thank you so much, take care, stay blessed, spread love and be happy.